I'm with Miland and Manar Vosgueritchain from the House of Hope here in Bethany, just outside Jerusalem. Now, Milad, what is the House of Hope?
House of Hope is a place for Palestinian children, marginalized kids, that they have hopes, dreams, and they want to live in a place where no violence, no destruction of dreams. It's a place where kids can meet and they can play music, they can discover their talents, they can express more. And where also artists can find a forum to talk, to share, to exchange experience, and also a place for musicians to come and to go abroad and to talk about their identity, the Palestinian identity.
When were you started as an organization and why were you started?
We started as a family project in 2008. It was the beginning. And the reason was we as Palestinian Christians, we don't want to immigrate. And at the same time, we want to do something in our land far from the conflict, or in a way to resist peacefully in artistic way the occupation here, the hopelessness, and to give the youth and the youngsters a healthy place to come and to enjoy. So this is.
And what is your mission here? What's the purpose?
The mission is to show the world that we have dreams and we can talk to other nations through arts and music, and we can show our heritage, our identity through nonviolence and through dance and through music and singing.
And what projects do you do?
After House of Hope project, now we have a sustainable school. So what specializes this school is music and arts, and plus we are trying to integrate the world of anthroposophy and philosophy in our school and kindergarten. So we try also to engage non-violent heroes in the world and to learn about their experience and to learn about the children of God, the monotheistic religions here, and how we can coexist peacefully and in mercy and in peace.
Is it easy for children here to get easily caught up in violence?
When it comes to violence, it's something difficult to answer, because I don't see that Palestinian kids live like the kids in the world. I see that our kids deserve a better life. And of course, if there's no much culture or a good environment for these kids, they will be easily going through violent actions, which we disagree. We don't want them to confront violence through violence. We want them to confront violence with flowers and with artistic resistance. So we believe the Palestinian nations, through hundreds of years, the identity is about culture. The identity, it's about all kinds of peaceful resistance towards any human. And then the Palestinians, they are human like the rest of the world, and they want to show that humanity to the world.
What age range do you have in the school?
Now we are targeting from 3 till 10, and this year we will, of course, it depends on the programs, but with the hard situation in the Middle East and the conflict is going big, so we don't have much fundraising to implement many programs. So now we are focusing on education, because we believe when you open a school, you will close a prison. So that's our mission also. We want to educate people, and we want to send messages to them that they can be good people and acting in a building way for our community and other communities without integrating or involving in any kind of violence.
Are you mixed Muslims, Christians, children together?
After building the separation wall, not anymore Christian families here. We have very few families. So we serve now the Muslim community, honestly. The people who leads the organization are Christian, so we believe in a very modern, moderate, and Christian leadership in our organization. So the most element value in our leadership is love. So that's like the basic of our work with kids and with our neighbors. And recently, as a school, we had each morning a non-violent commitment that our kids, as from 3 till 10, they take an oath or a commitment that they gonna be a model in this society. They will be like non-violent kids. They will be a model of the prophets for good against evil, and they will imitate Gandhi, Martin Luther, and Desmond Tutu, and other people in the world that fought injustice and discrimination.
Do you feel this is representing Christianity in a good way?
I believe Christianity, the soul or the spirit Christianity, it's in everywhere, in every heart, in every human being, and it is like, it is the core of the human being. So I believe that our kids, even though they have Muslim belief, but they have a Christian spirit. So that what's also specialize our mission here in the West Bank, in Azariah, suburbs of Jerusalem.
Do you have many children who have physical disabilities here?
We believe that Jesus accepted all people. So for us, last year we had the first handicapped child, and of course many kids, they have trauma and they have physical abuse and physical violence and divorce problems and violence in the streets. So we target the marginalized kids, and we believe that miracles happens in House of Hope without even the hand of man. So God is working with these kids. So this is the good news for us.
So, Mana, are there many students that suffer from trauma?
I can't answer this question in a very clear way. The trauma have lots of ways and lots of big, sometimes small, sometimes you can see it severely, sometimes it can show up. It's so complicated. And I believe that we as Palestinian nation, we all suffer somehow from traumas and from violent shocks, and we need therapy in all stages of our lives, actually. And for kids, it's the most, because they are children, they're growing in such a place that they don't understand what's going around, and they can't do therapy for themselves. Yeah. So we need to do for them. Yeah. This is our job, and it's a responsibility, and it needs big heart and lots of attention and love for kids. So I believe that we do it for all. All kids needs to be under some kind of healing, continual healing and therapy.
What sort of therapy do you do for the kids?
We do it through music, through the arts, through giving them the space to be themselves, to express in other ways than just violently, non-violent communication. For example, because we studied Marshall Rosenberg non-violent communication work, how to deal with their feelings and needs, and to connect with themselves and the others, as well as also for the teachers. Love is a big thing in this process. As also I'm Christian, and I believe in giving and in the healing world, and love is a big source of the connection between the person or the teacher and the kid. So anything you're doing with the kid, if it's art, is like music or reading a story or playing or sports, there should be a lot of love and energy of love given to the kid.
Mm-hmm. How does trauma show itself in society?
Frustration. With kids, you can see a lot of violence between each other, the kids, and you see lots of sad faces and angriness, frustration, no tolerance. And lots of kids can't express themselves. So you see a kid that either so angry and violent, or you see a kid that can't engage with others and they have lots of frustration. So it's actually so clear with some kids the kind of traumas they have.
Is love the key?
The love is the key and the process and the goal.
You've been working with women here in the past, and you're wanting to do some more women's work in the future. What are you going to be wanting to do? With women, as you know, it's not just the occupation, also as a woman and female in all stages of their lives, as a young girl or a teenager, female or an adult woman. There is a lot to work with as living in also under, let's say, male society, and also there are lots of challenges that women face here. Healing is a big
thing that I look for with women, also for myself here. And I'm looking for doing more like healing circles for women, where also like Christian or Muslim and international volunteers, women can be with us to talk to each other, sometimes to do maybe have fun or music. I believe that whenever also women can be together in a circle, wherever they are, whenever it is, energy and healing can come up, even just with sharing with each other. Because I myself, as a woman, I go always and continually in healing with myself, and I believe that connecting with other women is bringing so much strength to me and to them. There is no goal to reach this. The goal is to live, how to live daily and how to bring hope and strength for each other.
Are many of the students here living in poverty?
I don't have a real, but I believe that 60% of here, the population are living under poverty, because the range of salary here in this town is 1,500. This is the minimum. So many kids that I see, like they don't have any facilities, they don't have family support financially, and they send them to government schools because they don't have money. But I believe that we have around now 60%.
And what skills do the children learn?
As I told you, we are trying to be a non-violent school. So first of all, we learn how to respect one another. Also, we try to promote music therapy in our school, drama therapy. Of course, during the year they have to develop with the handicrafts and arts. So yeah, our kids are very talented, but they need more care, more love, and more direction towards the good ground. As Jesus said, like the good soil, they need a good water. So we believe we are not the only people, but we believe that many organizations here, they are working hard to implement the needs of our kids. So yeah.
And why do you do what you do?
Because I'm Christian, and I believe when you give, you take. And for me, very important, I don't want to leave this country. I don't want to leave these kids, because I'm pretty sure about their future. If we are not giving them that place, if we are not supporting them, even if we are not giving them scholarship or welcoming them with love, I don't believe that families are capable under occupation to give more. Families are hopeless from everything, from poverty, from violence everywhere, and from not seeing a real freedom, dignity, respect. So my wish is that this land, the land of peace, God will make miracles between the two nations here. So they will be one in His name, and enough is enough. Our kids and their kids, they deserve better life.
Okay, Miland and Manar, thank you very much.